Hey, I want to talk to you guys about fighting with your partner about clutter. In this video, we're going to talk about a method that I just created that I hope and really truly believe will help you guys stop arguing about clutter. You're not alone, just to let you know. We have 48% of people in the world saying that they fight about clutter, and 7% of those people are saying that they fight every day. I hope you're not one of them. But if you are, tune in, because it's really important to learn how to talk about clutter. I understand that you are absolutely frustrated. There's a lot of probably tension in the relationship because your nervous system is being consistently activated, I would imagine. If your partner's messy or has a lot of stuff around the house, that's going to probably activate your nervous system. And just to plug, I have created a nervous system activation technique and deactivation technique PDF. Please grab it. It's in the show descriptions, and lots of people have gotten it from me, and it's really going to help. Because what doesn't help is when you're arguing is that you start to lose all ability to really have a conversation that's going to actually impact you all without just alarming everybody and everyone getting super amped up because they're either afraid or they're feeling judged. There's a whole bunch of reasons, but arguing in a kind of way about clutter probably isn't going to shift the energy the way you want it to. I want to offer you a way to stop the indirect ways that you might be talking about it. Maybe you're nagging, maybe you're blaming, maybe you're shaming. It's not going to help. What is going to help is if you can come to the table when you're not frustrated, when you're not mad, when you're in a space of kindness and you're grounded in your own energy and you can speak rationally and as a team. I want you to both come to the table and really start to think about what it's like to be on the same team, living in a home that makes you both happy. That's where I want you guys to come into. I want a sweetness. You're going to probably have that frustration going on in the background, but I want it to be in the back burner. I want you to come to the table and I want you to sit in love with one another. If you have to, reach back and think about when you guys first met, when you made the decision to go through this life together. So the method that I put together, it's what I call C.A.R.E method. It's the C.A.R.E method. And it focuses first and foremost on connection. So as you sit down, you are coming to the table with this desire to connect. And not just in that moment, but to have more connection in your relationship altogether. Because if you can solve this pain point for you, that means you can solve other pain points. That's important. C is for connection. The A, that is for acceptance. And that's one of the things that a lot of us forget how to do, not about just accepting them and their stuff, but what I want to get to is I want us to start thinking, and really a bit of a meta idea, that I'm trying to accept them for who they are. And more than likely, they are different than me, because no one can really be the same. We can have some overlapping ideas, but for the most part, we see the world very differently. And we live our lives very differently, and we have different coping skills, and we have a lot of differences. But yet when we get into a relationship, we tend to think, oh, they're like me. They love me, I love them, we love each other. They see the world just the way I do. They don't. They don't. And there are plenty of things that I think they'll probably want you to see the world through their eyes, and you probably don't. So to come into that true acceptance with each other, that you are different people and that you have different choices to make. You probably have different lessons to learn. Keep that in the forefront. Connection, acceptance. Now we move on to R. R being respect. Not only accepting that, but respecting it. Respecting that they will probably see life the way that they see it. You guys may be able to impact each other, and you may be able to negotiate. Ideally, you will figure out how to find places in your home that become sacred. The dishes in the sink get done every night so that someone who might have a issue with dirty dishes in the sink in the morning that's going to set them off. It's going to affect their body, their mind, their sense of overwhelm perhaps. So to come to that table and talk about how the clutter is affecting you, that's a big deal. Not just, I want you to change it and I want you to get rid of you. Wanting your partner to change isn't going to solve. What is going to solve and perhaps really, really get you guys to the next place is coming up with problem-solving ideas that will allow some separation within the house so that there can be some areas that are maybe more messy than other places, or little sanctuaries that the person who's not messy can go to and feel very calm. Even if it's just a drawer, it could just be your junk drawer. You know, you have to have these little touchstones where you can actually be in your home and feel peaceful. It's really critical to your well-being. The last one is ecstasy. Ecstasy, my friends, is a really wonderful intention for all relationships. I'm saying an intimacy with one another, a deep caring for each other's well-being, physical body, mental states. Ecstasy can come in all forms, but it's a profound lubricant to allow your frustrations to be a little bit mitigated by the love that you're feeling for your partner. So if you can really try and slide into that mindset of, I love you. I want you to feel better. If you're feeling better, then I'm going to feel better too. We're going to start exponentially feeling better as a couple. That's what I want to hope for you. So with my C.A.R.E method, it's not rocket science. It's not even that off, but give it a shot. Maybe schedule an hour if you can. Maybe on the weekend after a nice breakfast. Commit to it. Commit to that maybe once a week. It's a nice check-in. You can talk about what's been going on in the house for you guys. This isn't something I want you to just use when someone's frustrated. I want you to get in the habit of really using communication on an ongoing, regular basis, because it's really, really going to serve. You're going to start feeling safer. You're going to start making changes around the house that will serve both of you, and everything will start to feel better. So good luck. Keep me posted in the comments. If you would, let me know what you're really struggling with. Like, what room drives you crazy, and how are you handling it with your partner? I'd love to know. I'm Colette Roy, Cluttering Couples. I wrote a book about cluttering couples. I am passionate about helping couples navigate the really, really difficult topic of clutter. And of course, it will extrapolate out to all other challenges that you guys are facing. So it'll make you stronger to get through it. Great to have you. Check out this next video. It should be great. I did some meditations. Check those out as well. If you're really just feeling overwhelmed by your clutter, take a second and just hit one of these meditations and see if it helps you be able to calm down, see the future a little bit, understand that you can create change and transformation in your own home. Can be done. Talk to you soon.